is going on, everyone? We are back in MLB 16, the show. It's time for another potential test, and today it's time for another battle potential test, as we're going to take two players, pit them against each other, and see who turns out better after 5 seasons. And today we're going with the Cubs here, and it's going to be Addison Russell versus Javier Baez. Russell, an A potential, 79 overall. He has been an established player on this Cubs team, playing shortstop. You see his attributes. Not bad player, pretty good fielder, got good durability, good contact. The power could be a little bit better. The discipline, clutch, just kind of average. His speed, average as well, but already a 79 overall at 22 years old. He played last year for the Cubs, hit 242, had 13 home runs and 54 RBIs. Obviously, as I said, the speed not really there, only stole 4 bases, but this guy, very, very good. His morale is going to be just satisfied, so he's holding at that 79, okay with the contract and his team role. But in comparison now, let's take a look at Javier Baez. This guy is 72 overall. He is actually 1 year older than Russell. He's not played as much in the majors, but he can play second base and center field. Also a potential, and he is going to be actually pretty comparable to him. He's actually got a little bit better power than Russell. Much worse contact. The contact very, very low, 38 and 41. Definitely could work on that. Average fielder, but good speed. But looking at his numbers from last year, has played a couple partial seasons. He hit 289 though last year, 1 home run, 4 RBIs, so definitely showing flashes, and he actually is happy here as he's picking up a +2 boost, so he is a true 70. So let's see, after the first season, a 70 and a 79, what are they going to move to after season number 1? Russell is up to an 82, so he goes up 3 points. He gets +5 to his contact versus righties, -4 versus lefties, +3 for his power versus righties, +1 for lefties, +4 to his vision and discipline, 3 to clutch, 3 to bunts, 2 to his durability, 3 to his fielding and arm numbers, and then +2 to reaction and +2 to steal. He's going to play all 162 games. Impressive, an absolute Iron Man here. 21 home runs, 88 RBIs, and hits 253, so a very good season for Russell. You'd like to see the average a little bit higher, but his morale, he is going to hold it satisfied, so a true +3 growth for him. Now for Javier Baez, he's up to a 75, so +3 growth for him as well. +4 to his contact versus righties, 1 for lefties, +4 for power, no change for power versus lefties, +5 to his vision, 2 to discipline and clutch, 3 to durability, 3 to his fielding, 2 and 3 for his arm, +3 to reaction, and +6 to his stealing. He plays 142 games, has 16 home runs, 64 RBIs, but only hits 235, so the average way down. Does not play 20 less games than Russell, and the power not there either, but he is going to be happy. He's still picking up a +2. He's happy about his team role, okay with the contract and everything else, so he is picking up that +2. So on to season number 2. What are they going to move to after season number 2? Russell is going to be up to an 86. Nice gains from Addison Russell as he gets +6 for contact versus righties, 5 for lefties, +4 to both power attributes, +1 to his vision, 2 to discipline, 3 to his clutch, 2 to durability, 4 for his fielding, 3 for his arm again, and then 2 for reaction. So very, very nice gains from Russell. Let's see, what did his numbers look like? Only 145 games this season, has 29 home runs, 94 RBIs, and hits 312. What a season for Addison Russell. This is what I'm talking about. This guy is very, very good. Just 23 years old, only satisfied still as he's unhappy about his contract, so he is going to pick up a true growth there of 4, as he went up 3 last year, 4 now, and then Javier Baez is up to an 81. What a growth from Javier Baez. He gets +2 to contact versus righties, 8 versus lefties, 2 for power versus righties, 5 for lefties, +13 for discipline, +5 for vision, 3 for his clutch and durability, 3 for fielding, 2 for his arm and reaction. But what a huge growth there for Baez. 115 games. He actually was hurt for a little bit this season, but he's going to end up with 17 home runs, 58 RBIs. The average still down at 240, but he goes up 5 points after the season. That is a huge growth from him. Morale, he's actually a static, so he's actually okay, so he's only really a 77. He picked up an extra 2 overall because of his morale, so that's not quite as big of a jump as we maybe thought. He really only went up, 3, I think, or 2, excuse me. So after season number 3, where are they going to go from here? Addison Russell is up to a 92. Again, huge growth from Russell. -4, though, actually, for his contact versus righty, +1 for lefty, +10 to his power versus lefty, though. That's a huge gain. +7 to his discipline, +3 to clutch, +3 to his durability, and to his fielding, and to his arm strength, 2 for arm accuracy, and 2 for reaction. He is going to have 20 home runs, 55 RBIs, 4 stolen bases, only hits 237, so a huge down year for him here. Not as nearly as well as 2017, so that's interesting. Still is going to go up, and he is ecstatic as he is going to be happy about his contract, so he's actually picking up +3, but still in his base overall, he still went up 3 points, so he still improved, which is what we like to see. So Javier Baez, he's only going to be a 78, +5 for contact versus righty, +4 for his power versus righty, +3 for power versus lefty, +6 for his vision, 6 for his discipline, 3 for clutch, 3 for durability, 2 for fielding, 3 for arm strength, 2 for arm accuracy and reaction, and actually going to be going up 2 and 1 for his stealing and base running aggression. 143 games, 105 hits, 17 home runs, 70 RBIs, and hits 221. So the power's still there. RBIs going up, but the average dips again, the lowest it's been since his first short season in 2014. And he's also unhappy, very unhappy with his contract, which is interesting because I don't think he's worth that much money. But a big swing for Baez there as he goes from getting +4 to -2. So let's move on now. Season number 4, Addison Russell. What did he go to? Didn't change at all, but it's showing he's going up, so his morale must have changed. We'll take a look at that in a second. But +4 -2 for contact versus righties versus lefties, +2 to his power versus righties, +1 for lefties, +4 to his vision, +3 to his discipline, 2 to clutch, 2 to durability, 3 to his fielding, 3 to arm strength, 2 to arm accuracy and reaction, +6 to his steals, and 5 to base running aggression. Plays 157 games, most he's played since that 162-game season. Has 16 home runs, 64 RBIs, steals 12 bases, triple what he did last year, and hits 266. So the average backup still nowhere close to that 312 season, and he is only going to be satisfied. So he is going to lose out on that +2 for happy, but that means he did go up another 4. And then Javier Baez, this is what we want to see, up to an 86. Huge growth from him. +6 to his contact versus righties, +10 for lefties, 2 for power versus righties, 1 for power versus lefties, +5 to his vision, +2 to his discipline, +2 to durability, and to his fielding arm strength, 3 for arm accuracy, and 2 for reaction. He plays 141 games, hits 21 home runs, 73 RBIs, and 263, so far and away his best season, and this is what I'm happy to see because Russell was kind of running away with this one, but Baez coming back strong here. He is going to be happy, so he is picking up a +2 as well, but he still had big growth in his base overall. So one more season to go. Is Baez going to catch Russell? Let's see. Addison Russell will end at 92, so only up 1. +2 for contact versus righties, 5 for lefties, -2 for his power versus righties, +4 for power versus lefties, +1 to vision, -1 to discipline, +1 to bunt, and then -1 to speed, and +2 to steal. That is it. He plays 157 games. He's going to end up with 25 home runs, 71 RBIs, 10 stolen bases, and hits 291. So actually, not a bad season for Russell, one of his better ones, but only going to go up 1. So it looks like maybe his overall has capped out. He is still just going to be satisfied. So he is a true 92, unhappy about his contract. But let's see, what's Baez going to end at? Did he have another big growth? No, only an 87. +4 for both contacts, +1 to power versus righties, -4 for lefties, +1 to vision, +4 to discipline, +2 to clutch. Bunt as well, going to go up 2, 3 for durability and fielding and arm strength, 2 for arm accuracy, 2 for reaction, 2 for steals, and 1 for base running aggression. So still, we see consistent growth across the board for Baez. And his season, 144 games, 23 home runs, 92 RBIs. That's a career high, and he's going to hit 258. So Baez, as you can see, the very clear difference is the average. Baez, never a very high career 239 hitter. He is going to be just satisfied as well, so he is a true 87. So actually, after 5 seasons, both guys only 4 overall apart. Excuse me, 5 overall apart, as Baez is an 87, Russell a 92. And I got to say, obviously, I'm going to say the winner here is Addison Russell. They both can play the same positions. Baez actually is going to be able to play center field, so that's the one extra advantage that Baez is going to have. But he is still 1 year older than Russell, so I think that still makes a difference because Russell already higher rated and is going to be 1 year younger. He also has the power advantage, 124 to 104 home runs, 426 to 381 in RBIs, and the average really big, 268 versus 239. So obviously, Baez still a good player, but in terms of debating which guy to, especially for the Cubs, which guy to hold on to and maybe which one to get rid of, I think Baez is definitely one that I would maybe trade for someone else. But Russell is that guy at shortstop that I think can be absolutely solid for you for a long time. And if you're not the Cubs and you want to trade for one of these two guys, Baez may be easier to get because he's lower rated. Still does grow to be a pretty good player, but Russell, probably the one that you're going to want. So Addison Russell is going to win this potential test, but both guys are going to be done. As always, this series is all about you, the viewer, so leave a comment down below of who you want to see in a future episode, and I will use them for the next potential test. That's going to be it for this one, though. If you enjoyed the video, please go and give it a like. I'd really appreciate it, and subscribe to see any future videos that I make. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.